actually hoping to challenge you all. In fact, I would like to try and make you a bit uncomfortable. I haven't planned to talk about theories, about desk reviews, about the latest randomized control trial, or even peer-reviewed article. I want to talk about you, about us. Because at the end of the day, change, it is about us. Our interests, our beliefs, our fears, our experiences. The picture we paint of others, the assumptions that we make, the power we have, the power others believe or don't believe we have. Look at the person sitting next to you. What is their story? As humans, we are highly complex, unique individuals, and no matter how similar we may be in terms of gender, age, race, ability, and beyond, we are still unique. We are complex, beautiful puzzles. But we are not just static puzzles of 50 or even 500 pieces. We are ever expanding, evolving, growing our pieces and dimensions every minute of every day. So now, look again to that person next to you, and how many pieces do you think you cannot see? You cannot see. Through the use of Why-Hers, I Dare methodology, we have been able to support individuals and communities around the world drive behavior change outcomes in their own environments through identifying and addressing gender equity and social inclusion gaps and barriers in their own unique and acceptable ways. We have done this by acknowledging and accepting the complex puzzles we all are, the unknown, and with that, the discomfort. By leveraging and catalyzing existing power structures from local to international levels to shift and enhance an individual's power to change. And most importantly, by understanding that we are not the drivers of other people's change, no matter the circumstance. But how is that possible? Well, we stick to two rules. The first is to acknowledge existing power. As we all know, there are informal and formal systems and structures surrounding every individual. These can act as barriers and levers to a person, and because of our differences, barriers to one person may not be the same for someone else, even if on paper or at first glance in a conference room, they seem the same. Now, picture this, two young adolescent boys, Felix and Leo. They are from the same town, they are both HIV positive, and they are both not virally suppressed. This is a few pieces of their puzzle. Power or powerless? These boys have power as individuals, among friends, and more. Their behaviors, their interests and desires, they are intellectual. They are influential to themselves and to others. In fact, no one knows better than the challenges they are facing, may they be related to gender, culture, society, or systemic. That knowledge that they have, their experiences, that is power. The second rule is to stop assuming that you know. Now going back to those young boys, Felix and Leo, let me give you some more pieces to their puzzle. They are both the same age, they go to the same school, and they happen to have the same favorite sport. Now, as a group of professionals here, what would be the intervention that we should consider to implement to support Felix and Leo achieve viral load suppression? Let me give you some more pieces. Now Felix, he has grown up in a wealthy household, but he and his sister have been subjected to financial, sexual, physical, and emotional violence. watched his sister in horror and sadness attempt to receive help from authorities only to result in further violence. He deeply mistrusts everyone except his sister, especially people in leadership and authority positions. That intervention you may have thought of or popped up in your head, has it evolved? Is it still the same? But Leo, on the other hand, he has grown up in a household of extreme poverty, but his parents, while they cannot be around often because of their need to work and put food on the table, they are deeply supportive and loving. Has that intervention further evolved? These two boys could not be more different. So if we were to ask each boy why they are not suppressed, will their answers be the same? Probably not. And if we were to ask them directly what gender, societal, cultural, and systemic barriers they are facing, what might they say? Maybe they would say those words mean nothing to them, or that they have no such barriers. But if we rephrase our language, adjust our view, take a step back from our own perceived notions and beliefs, take a breath, and be patient, we will hear the issues and we will hear the solutions. By acknowledging the power of the boys, we acknowledge the existing power they have to identify their own barriers to achieve a healthy life. May that be gender equity and social inclusion related or not. And importantly, we acknowledge the power they have to identify the support they need to succeed. By assuming we do not know, we allow ourselves to listen and to learn about the complexities of these boys, their barriers, and what they view as their need to succeed. We can instead use our own power to make connections to leverage resources to support the boys' journey to change. These two rules, acknowledging existing power and stop assuming, are critical in promoting, fostering, and leveraging social and behavior change, the advancement of gender equity and social inclusion, and in turn, overall health outcomes. The IDARE methodology allows for anyone to apply these two rules to make and to contribute to change. And the results speak for itself. Now, there is a lot of power in this room. So let me finish with this request. With all of our existing power, as individuals, as professionals in this space, the next time you or a team you are on are designing or considering a behavior change intervention or campaign or evaluation, think about Felix and Leo, their uniqueness, complexity, their power, and all we do not know. Let us commit to using our power to push in our own settings for the application of these two rules by ourselves and by others. Thank you.